What's up, y'all? How's it going? My name is Steven. I'm just gonna tell you about my testimony on how God saved me twice. I've been shot a total of 8 times. 6 times when I was 13, and 2 times when I was 21. So yeah, the Lord brought me through. I thank Him for everything. It wasn't always like that because I was, you know, everything that happened to me. I was angry at God a lot of the times because being that young, 13, innocent, and you know, to be shot and have family members killed also, that was tough for me. But let me just rewind. You know, growing up, I never knew my father. Him and my mom got divorced when I was months old. So yeah, not knowing him, it impacted me a lot. I can remember being, elementary years, not even asking my mom about who's my father, where is he from. Like I internalized everything. I, um, it was tough, uh, seeing some kids with their fathers, and I didn't have one, but I didn't say nothing about it, didn't complain. I just, it's bad to, keep your emotions inside. I noticed because, as men, we think, showing your emotion is weak, but holding that weight inside is not good because it can blow up eventually. Um, but yes, uh, fast forward to 13. When I was 13, uh, me, my brother, my sister were all asleep in the same room. My baby sister was asleep in another room. Um, uh, my mom's boyfriend, he came to the house and started shooting. He shot my mom a couple times. Uh, he shot my mom a couple times. He went upstairs. He called my name. I looked up. I was asleep though. I was dead asleep. He called my name. I woke up, looked up. Bow. He shot me in the face. So I'm on the bed, lying there, blood just gushing. I'm sorry to be so descriptive, but yeah, I'm laying down, blood gushing in my face. Like, to tell you the truth, I didn't even feel it. It was, I don't know, the adrenaline. I didn't feel it. So as I'm laying down, my brothers and sister, we kind of had like a sleepover. They was on the floor, and then he shot, them also on the ground. And then all I can remember um, was he shot me. Out of the 6 times, all I can remember was the two, the one in the face, and then on my side, my left side, the kidney. Like I only have one kidney now. So yeah, he shot shot me in the side, and I felt that one. And I screamed. I was, I yelled, and then after that, I was gone. I didn't even remember nothing. So after I was in a coma. So the only people that survived that was my mom, um, me, and my baby sister that he let go. So he shot my brother and sister who was 12 and 11. My baby sister who was so my brother and sister 12 and 11, they passed away. My baby sister he let go, and me and my mom survived the gunshot wounds that we received, that we got. And yeah, I was in a coma. I mean, I was in a coma for 2.5 months. Um, I mean, all my classmates, they were hurt. I mean, I'm glad that. I thank God, they prayed for me. The church, everyone in my class prayed for me. Like they didn't know if I was gonna make it through. You know. So yeah, as I woke. Oh yeah, and I also still have a bullet lodged in my neck that they couldn't. It was risky to take out because it's um, in between vital veins and stuff. So they just left it in there. And so as I woke up from the coma, when I was fully aware, I was like, my mom came to visit me because she still had the wounds and healing up from what happened to her. And I wrote. I couldn't talk. I had a trachea. I couldn't talk. I had a colostomy bag. You know, trachea, colostomy bag. Yeah, and then yeah, I wrote. I can write. I couldn't talk, so I wrote down like, where's um Sean and Stephanie? That's their names. And she was like, oh, they they passed away. So that moment, that was tough. I was like down for a minute. So in total, I was in the hospital maybe half a year or something. Half a year. I was in eighth grade. Yeah, half a year. Um. So yeah, going dealing with that trauma, like I resented God. Like I was like, I don't believe in God because my brother and sister. Like, what did we do to deserve that? You know, like I was angry. I can't even from high school, from ninth grade to from all of high school. I don't even remember praying like that. Like I was done. Like I was mad and I always kept stuff inside. And that's not the at the now what I know now, that wasn't right. But at that time I didn't care. I was just whatever. And then let's fast forward to 21, when I was 21 years old. So from high school to 21, I was living in the world, you know, uh, smoking, clubbing, you know, uh, you know, girls, all that stuff, cheating, and all that. So at 21, um, me and some friends, we went to there's an event in Orlando called the Classic Weekend. We drove there. It was so packed, so it was like almost one, and we was like, man, let's just go back home. I dropped everybody home, went home, went out the parking lot. Somebody came from around the corner and held me at gunpoint. He took my wallet, everything I had, and I was like, "That's all I have." And he was like, he was pissed. Oh, excuse my language. He was mad. So he grabbed a gun, pistol with me in the nose, like right across the nose, and then on the head. Like I couldn't feel nothing. But at that point, I knew, like I was like, I knew I was dead. I was like, I know this is my last time on Earth. Like I knew it. That's how I felt during that time. So so he picked me up. He had the gun to my back, and he's like, "Okay, take me to your house." And I'm acting like I'm complying. And at the time, I was living in an apartment with my girlfriend. We weren't married or anything. Um, So at the time, and she was working night, so it was around 1. So she didn't come into the house yet. So I came before she was gonna arrive. So as I'm walking with the gun to my back, he was like, "Yeah, and everybody's gonna die." So as soon as he said that, I reached back trying to grab it, but I couldn't. So I got out of his grip and kept running. All I heard was boom, boom, 2 shots. I kept running. I was running. I went to the nearest door I could find, maybe like 100 yards. I started knocking, banging on somebody's door. All of a sudden, I felt like I couldn't breathe, and then I'm like gargling blood. I'm like, and I just fell face first to the pavement, face first. It was like a movie. Like I'm like trying to gasp for air, but I'm gargling blood at the same time, and I was out. But when I woke up, um, I have a tube running to my chest. You know, they draining the blood. I had a punctured lung. The other bullet went straight through. 2 bullets went straight through. Punctured lung, almost the same spot. Like they don't know how it didn't hit my heart because he had the gun right in my back. That time I spent a week in the hospital. A week in the hospital. And after I healed up for like a month, I went back to the club. Like when I was laid up in the hospital, the chaplain or the pastor of the church came and was like, "Can I pray for you?" I was like, "Nope." My mom was there. I was like, "Nope, I don't want nobody to pray for me." So went home, healed up for a month. After that, I went to the club like right after. Went in the world, still clubbing, mad at God. So from 21, that happened. So 20, at 23, uh, got married. 23. Wasn't in. We both wasn't into God like that. So we kind of just did our own thing. We didn't put God first. Like years later, we got a divorce at 28. So that was that kind of that divorce it kind of hurt me because um, because I've been through so much in life, and then with shootings, the death of my brother and sister, me getting shot. Like I'm not in. I'm in school, work. I've been to private school most of my life. I'm not in the gang, and all this stuff happens. Is like how much a person can take. Like it's, I know God choose the right people to, and he doesn't give you more than you can bear, but it's like really tough to deal with so much pain and trauma in life. And like I thank the Lord for seeing me through, and through all the events, even when I wasn't seeking him, he still covered me, like saved my life. He he basically told me he was there for me no matter if I felt him or not. God is always there no matter how we feel in life. Um like I don't know my exact purpose in life, per se, but um, I think God. I mean, I know God has a plan for me, whether sharing my story to help anybody out who's been shot when they're young, because it happens uh, quite a lot. Kids getting shot. These school shootings. Domestic violence. Yes, the Lord is good. I have it. It takes a lot because I'm a closed off person. I don't share anybody. The people that know me, I don't share um, my feelings. I don't share emotions. Like, it took me. I'm 32, so it took me to 32 to be able to do this. But it's never late to do God's work. Um, Again, I give God all the glory, all the praise, all the honor. Uh, I hope this can help anybody who's dealing with similar, or just to relate on similar issues of what happened to me. Again, thank God for whoever's watching this. Love y'all. See y'all later.